Let's talk a little bit about the relationship between articles, categories, menu items, and we'll touch briefly on modules. So articles in our systems is how content is typically created. It's usually text, pictures, and can include some videos. So on this page, this resurrection video is one article. Sixth grade essay contest is one article. Lenten retreats, another article. President letter is its own article. So hopefully that helps you get a sense. And maybe if I look at another page on the site, for example, membership, welcome to our membership page is all one article. So what then are categories? Um, Categories are the baskets that organize articles into a related grouping. So any picture, any article that doesn't show up on the membership page lives in a membership category. Any article that's going to show up in this first column lives in a news category. Any video that's going to show up in this spot lives in its own respective category. If I look in this list, I've got a category for news column left. There are 18 published articles, a few unpublished, and a few trashed. And then there's the middle column. There's a right column and then there's a highlight video. So those are 4 different categories, all displaying a specific group of articles in a different area on one page of a website. So I think where the confusion comes in is when we're creating new menu items. So what is a menu item? Well, let me go to menus and have a couple different menu sets. Usually there's a main menu set, and that menu, anything that's at a root level, meaning there's no dashes pushing it over, is going to be in this top level main menu. So top level menu, a menu item could be considered its own page. So home is a page of the website, but it's also a menu item. Calendar is a page of the website, but it's also a menu item. So just across the top here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different menu items. On the main menu, what this is telling us is that the menu item type is a category blog. And there are several different, like menu items don't have to be on that top level. They could also be hidden or at a drop down, which would be like this one would be under membership. In relation to the menu item types, in relation to articles, would include a menu item that, let me just go open one of these up and look at menu item type. I'm not going to change this one, I'm just going to look at the options. In relation to articles, I could have, the ones we use most often would be display a single article, display a list of articles all from one category, and that's going to only show the title of the article. Or the category blog is what we use most often, and this is usually going to show the whole article, or at least the intro, the portion before a read more inside of an article. So those are different types. So how does that relate to a category? Well, we usually choose a category of articles to display. So usually every page is displaying its category. On this site, home is actually displaying 4 different categories of articles, and those are set in those different areas by what we call modules. So categories can also be used to group articles for the sake of displaying via a module. Now modules are wildcards, but we have one category of articles in the first column, another category of articles in the second column, and then of course the option for more. I think maybe it's this one down here that we can use a category, and this one up here is its own category. So how do, once again, how do categories relate to menu items? It's that menu item is going to be set to display usually a single article, a list of articles, or, and those can live in any, or the list is going to be defined from a category, and then the category blog is going to be defined from a category. Hopefully that makes a little more sense as to relationship between articles, categories, and menu items.